In my family, we've been affected by mental health, particularly with my youngest sister. She was diagnosed at the age of 13 with mental health issues. Sadly, in 2011, Nat saw no way out but to take her life.
So I probably first started getting symptoms of mental health issues when I was in Year 12 in high school, but it was all quite subtle. So people knew something was wrong, but no one really knew exactly what it was. When I was finally diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I actually remember feeling relief that what I had been going through finally had a name. I think that there's a lot of power to naming the unexplained, and when you finally give something a title, it kind of validates what you've been through and makes sense of something that really was quite uncharted previously.
The next time I had such a full-blown panic attack was when I was in labour with my daughter. After 32 hours, a doctor came in and said the baby was breech and that I'd have to have a cesarean. And right away, I felt that panic starting to rise, and I found it really hard to bond and love her, and I also didn't really feel like she was mine. My GP realised that this is something really serious, and that's when she got me admitted.
People think this doesn't happen in our family, this doesn't happen in the Jewish community, this doesn't happen in a good home. Well, it happens in any home. I know for my sister, she didn't know who to talk to, she didn't know who to turn to, she didn't think that there was anyone that would listen.
Being in hospital was very good for me because it really got me to accept my condition with open arms, and it was the first time since Hannah was born that I felt that it was going to be okay and that I was going to love my child.
So within my Jewish community, which is typically very supportive, I didn't find that there were many organisations or forums available for me to talk to and reach out to, which I think is a big problem.
I felt so passionate about speaking out and letting others know that they're not alone, and it's normal. You can live a good life.
I went on Facebook and I started to share about what happened, and as soon as I did that, the amount of response I got from people that, you never would have known, suddenly writing me private messages and saying, oh my gosh, I've been suffering with depression and mental health, and I'm so sorry about what you've been through.
I think vulnerability allows for human connection. The more that we're able to be vulnerable about shameful issues or perceived shameful issues such as mental health issues, etc., only then allow other people to take their armour off and speak about the issues they may be going through as well.
Watching your partner, your spouse, somebody you love going through depression and anxiety, it can take quite a toll on a person, having to always be there as the support. I think it was very important for me to find a space where I could discuss what I was going through. I engaged with a psychologist locally who I would go to every so often to make sure that I was looking after my mental health also and my well-being.
So the one piece of advice I would have for family and friends surrounding loved ones who may be going through mental health issues is not to stay away. The best thing to do is carry on doing normal things. Be there for the person. Support them in whatever way that you know how.
So instead of saying, I'm here if you need me, or let me know if I can make you dinner, say, I'm making you dinner on Wednesday night. Or I'm taking my kids to the park and I'll pick up your daughter too and take her with us. I'm sure she'll have a great time.
Ask people, are you okay? If you can see that somebody's not coping and looks down and there's something going on with them at the workplace or a friend, check in on them, talk to other people and share the concern that you have for somebody.
Mental health matters. As a community, we need to reach out, speak out and connect. Talk to your family, friends, colleagues or a professional. For further information or support, call Jewish Care on 8517 5999 or in a crisis, call Lifeline on 13 11 14.